Namaste, this is Tina.
Namaste, this is Nimi.
And today we're going to go into depth, and I'm excited. Nimi, we have been getting tons of requests, tons of comments, asking and trying for us to get into more depth and more detail, not only about your amazing hair oil, but the history and your family's passed down
the secrets of the oil.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to learn. So,
well, Tina, you've been involved with the oil and all of the stuff for a few years now, so you know and you've heard the story, but our viewers don't know this. And we have been getting a lot of requests saying, okay, you talk about the oil, talk about the hair, but what is this oil? Now, I want to be honest, people. Seriously, you can go to YouTube and click on hair oil, Ayurvedic or herbal Indian hair oil recipes, and you'll get 20 different recipes, and they're all fantastic. They're wonderful, they're authentic, and they really do work. The only difference between those recipes and my recipe, or should I say humbly, my great-great-great-grandmother's recipe that's been in our family for over 400 years, as far as I can trace it back, is that my great-great-great-grandmother, she actually was quite the renegade.
ooh.
Yeah, she really was. She traveled, in those days, she traveled all over India. And she went to different parts. And besides just using what was locally and traditionally available that she grew up with, she actually used herbs from different parts of India and in different locations. And she stayed in those villages and actually learned how to brew the right concoction, the right way of extracting the nutritives from the oils, from the herbs and the roots and the flowers and leaves. And she brought all of that knowledge back with her to our village. And she's used what was locally available and stuff that she had gotten, herbs and things and all of those things from other parts of India. And she put all of those herbs and roots and ingredients together and made this, what I call green gold. And she was very, very, very well known for it. Every day for so many days, and then after that, then it's circulated continuously in these pots, clay pots that are lined with these three metals of gold, copper, and silver. So part of that just gets into that. So when you put it into your scalp, onto your scalp, and even your skin, I mean, you have rosacea, and look at you. Who can tell you have rosacea?
Right, and I did. I have rosacea. Everybody, if you have rosacea, if you suffer from it, you know that everybody thinks it's a sunburn, and it's just one of those things you just kind of live with and try to cover up. I use this oil, and it's alive. It just overnight. You saw me. I said.
I was kind of surprised too.
I put on the oil, and it just, and you told me, rub it in, and within 3 weeks it was cleared up. And that kind of just really started changing my view on, and a lot of this misinterpretation of what's really out there on the market, the convenience of what you're really doing to yourself.
And I learned my lesson too, because I got lazy, as I told you, when I said, okay, I'm not going to brew this oil. And I just went out in the market and just bought stuff off the shelf. And they smell so good, they feel so good, their hair feels so good.
They're beautiful, suave.
Yeah, or
herbal essence.
There's 20, 50, 100 other great quality ones, but they also have other ingredients besides the natural organic stuff that they add, phthalates, parabens, petrochemicals. And if you cannot pronounce it and it's on the box and you cannot put it in your mouth, you should not be putting it on your skin, people. I mean, seriously, your skin, your scalp is the largest organ in your body, and it absorbs everything. So if you cannot pronounce it and you don't know what it is, if it's not truly herbal, even if you cannot pronounce it, you can research it, but look at all the other ingredients. It's chemicals. You're not supposed to put that on you. And all of that I did to myself. And I choked my hair off and I lost it. So that's when I came back to it. My mom has my grandmother, who's 90, has the most gorgeous thick hair. So for me,
look at you. I mean, you have beautiful hair.
Well, thank you, but it's grown back thanks to the blessings of my elders.
Yes, and that's why we're here. Just to get the word out. You've heard all of the normal ingredients. The Brahmi, the
Bhringaraj, the Amla, Neem.
And we'll put all the link of all the names in the description. But tell us a little bit more about how it's brewed, because a lot of people don't even know where to get these things. Whether it be Amazon, you have to really understand the source that you're getting it from.
Well, a lot of these ingredients, about 80% of the ingredients, and I'm happy to list them below. Please click below to find out. All of these are readily available, to be honest, really. However, the only difference is, number one, you really don't know if you're getting what you're ordering.
Exactly.
Number one. Number two, we also source and buy our ingredients not just from one person. For example, Amla is actually grown everywhere, but the best quality Amla is sourced from the city called Amla in Uttar Pradesh. And it has grown Amla for eons because the land, the air, the water is conducive to growing the highest quality Amla.
Wow.
So you can buy Amla from lots of places and they're all pretty good. But if you want potency, if you want purity, you want truly organic and extremely rich in the qualities of Amla, which is vitamin C. You can get good quality vitamin C or you can get phenomenal quality vitamin C. So we don't just buy our ingredients from one person in one place for convenience. Like my grandmother did. She traveled everywhere and she went to different parts of India to find these different herbs that are grown and the highest quality. And that's where we source our herbs from. It's all over the country and they're also harvested very specifically, you know.
Yes, this matters.
And really, it does.
It really does.
Like, you know how when sometimes when you bite an apple and you eat it during a certain season, it's good. But there'll be sometimes that the same brand of apple and the same kind of apple tastes even better. And the reason is because that's the right season for apples. Let's say,
I'm just using harvest time.
Well, it's harvest time, and it's the right time that they're not grown artificially or, you know, with inducing temperatures or
sunlight, and it's just the way it grows.
The way it grows, exactly. So we actually will buy only those ingredients that are harvested at the right time in the right place using only organic and traditional methods. So that's the reason we don't just get our ingredients from willy-nilly anywhere. These are people who take great pride in farming it the way traditionally it was done for hundreds of years.
Yes.
And we go straight to the source, so to speak, which is why these are just high quality ingredients.
Yes. And what's the source? Mother Nature, huh? No.
It's seriously Mother Nature. And if you can just listen to Mother Nature and take your cues from her, you will do fine. Just stay with Mother Nature. That's it.
And the oil has been, again, not only in your family, but in India all alone, because there's a practice, and that practice is actually called Ayurvedic.
Yes, it's Ayurveda. Ayurveda is, these Ayurvedic practices have been in India for what, 4,000 years or so? And it's basically the art and science of herbs, roots, and Mother Nature being used to heal and just help you flourish, your mind, body, and spirit. And we source it straight from forests and in wild areas, in the meadows, in the hills. And it's a very ancient science that is alive and well even today. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed I'm able to bring this to you all and share this with you all.
And the oil, we call it our green gold, just because
it's green and it goes through some gold vessels.
It does. And you know what though? It makes sense. And honestly, it didn't occur to me. We put gold within the pots, and the oil, the green gold, it just flows. It flows out, and it's churning.
We should probably put a little link or something, or maybe a video you can post it
to the
while it's circulating for those last 4 days. You know, when it keeps going through the pots. Okay,
and
that's a good idea. We'll do that.
So we'll definitely get back on here on a later video. If you're interested, definitely let us know what you really want to know about. If you want to know anything about Nimi or just the traditions,
hair oil, please reach out to us. We're here to share. We're here to learn from you and share your experiences, please. I learn something new every day from Tina, from anybody I meet, and from so many of you who are so kind and generous to write back. Please reach out, share, inform me. I have so much more to learn. And if you have any questions that I can help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. Yes. Namaste. Thank you for your time. We really appreciate you being a part of our lives. So please subscribe and hit the bell icon so we can send you regular updates.